Kalinskaya must be delighted to be in Guadalajara since her best result of this season came in the Mexican city where she reached the semi-finals. And she now meets one of the most informed players on the hologic WTA Tour in Barbora Krejcikova. The Czech has won back-to-back titles, keeping her chances alive of reaching the WTA finals in singles. That is, of course, she is assured of competing in the doubles showpiece once again. She might be spurred on by the fact that the player just almost scored the winning player, her doubles partner, Kalinskaya. And qualified once again for the finals in the doubles. Will also be playing in the Billie Jean King Cup finals once more. That event to be held in Glasgow next month. She does have the considerable ranking edge on Kalinskaya. Comes in at number 73 to Krejcikova's number 17. From of course, one of the top 10 Krejcikova.
Okay, ladies, condition on this corner, shot brother, this corner and this corner, this corner. And then we have a normal review. That means Lampard make all the calls and you can challenge traditional 3 challenges per set. Last one in the tiebreak, okay? And the review will show on the screen. And we still have a TD takeover, so please wait for me to call time. And all four coaching is the same. And if your opponent take a toilet break and a mental time out, you can reach your coach for the coaching. Okay, that's the only change. Any questions? No? Would you like to call Anna? Okay. That's tails, no problem. Oh, I see. Receive. Yeah? Can we take a photo with one facing this side? Thank you.
Once again, another round of applause for Juan Pablo Mora, here from Fort Lincoln.
Start of the year was a little bit difficult for Barbora Krejcikova. Actually, more mid part of the campaign, had that elbow injury. Also came down with COVID, but ending the season on a high. She looks to keep it going in this first round match against Anna Kalinskaya. Krejcikova Sky Mel still alongside myself, rounding you before this one. Mel talked about some of the difficulties she's had this season. Krejcikova, but well, what a run she has been on of late. And for Kalinskaya, mentioned she played well in Guadalajara previously. Surely, when a player has done well in a city in the past, does that kind of give her a boost going into a tournament?
Well, definitely, especially when the conditions are different. And we heard Siniakova speak about it, that the ball flies in the air, the players feel it. It doesn't matter if you've been through practices that have been quite tricky on the match court, especially the first rounds, and that will really be in her advantage that Kalinskaya is coming back to somewhere where she enjoyed the conditions. She made the semi-final of Guadalajara, losing out to Sloane Stephens in the end, but she'll be up for the challenge here. She'll also be a little wary of her opponent down the other end, who's been in some fine form in her last couple of tournaments.
Yes, so we can safely say that. 9 wins in a row, winning those titles back-to-back indoor hard courts in Tallinn and Ostrava. Well, you have to put in the miles of both those wins. So the marathon counters in Tallinn, one against Will, the bench, 3 hours, 20 minutes in Ostrava against Iga Świątek. In the final, not many have beat Iga Świątek in the final. She won 10 in a row, all of them in straight sets before Krejcikova rallied to win that one, playing in Ostrava. Has been as high as number 2 in the world. 5 titles to her name. The biggest, of course, that win last year at the French Open. Well, there was somebody on this court yesterday who was able to really move her opponents outside the tram line, hit with angles, and we're talking about Victoria Azarenka. Is that something that really helps her in her game? And also, what else does she bring to the table?
Krejcikova brings an all-round game to the table. She's good at the net, she can hit the slice and drop shot, she can hit the heavy topspin on the forehand side, and just all round quite stable, and her ranking's still pretty decent at the moment at 17 in the world, still inside the top 20, but that's definitely elevated in terms of her playing level at the moment. The fact that she's won 2 titles back-to-back, like you say, beating Świątek. When Świątek was playing well, it wasn't like she dropped her level. Krejcikova really took it from her, and it's great to see after the ups and downs of the seasons, the elbow trouble she had, the fact that she caught COVID, couldn't play doubles earlier on in the year, and for her, she really does have the mentality and the belief. She enjoys the big stage. That's something she's spoken about, enjoys her tennis and wants to continue to do so, and I think be someone who is going to challenge Świątek consistently.
Yes. I think many would agree with that. I just have to look at what she did last year after winning the French Open. She was able to back it up the rest of the season. Win probability, which is a combination of different factors, head-to-head, in this case, hand-to-hand, first-time meeting, the past results on a particular surface. In this case, it is the hard courts, and the intangible maybe this one is the fact that she has played in Guadalajara.
We heard Krejcikova say after her win on this court just moments ago that she was so excited coming back in with the good memories, the atmosphere that they played under last time, really enjoyed it, and I think it'll be the same for Krejcikova, and she really had to push through herself. The fact that she came from the Billie Jean King Cup finals, she was one of the players to really dig deep and play that event as well, and she pushed through physically and mentally and had to take the rest after it.
End of a woman.
Somebody, who has shown us that she does have that resolve, the resilience, as you were saying, Mel. Just looking at some of those wins she's had recently, more confirmation of that. So this would be a very, very big win for Kalinskaya. She'd love to get this win at the end of the season for her.